So when we talk about climate weeks share something in common. They are highly cross-sector, cross-disciplinary, and cross-border. It is a natural phenomenon. It is the collision of different organizations, different companies, and different industries around the climate topic, higher level. In this regard, Shanghai Climate Week is similar to other climate weeks. In terms of format, Shanghai Climate Week has a lot of industrial scenes. For example, this is a specific cooperation scenario in the energy transition. It will have a lot of, let's talk about this intervention on the enterprise side. Here, I think climate change is closely integrated with industrial upgrading, industrial transformation, and the development of new energy. The development of these three new areas is closely integrated. What's striking is that due to information gaps, many of our guests still understand China's green development as it was 10 to 15 years ago or even earlier. Although many of our partners are already active in this field and include leaders in the new energy sector, the field also brings together think tanks, and many people are genuinely surprised by how effective the policies are and how closely they work with industry. Then, many technologies in this are emerging and constantly iterating. In the end, China has actually developed a very good business model. Because in the end, we're actually talking about energy transformation. It requires balance. It only works if it's economically viable, if companies can actually make money. Subsidies alone are not enough. So seeing is believing. Only when you really see it do you realize that China has many models. It is not just about products, but there are actually many of them. Some excellent business models and operating models are worthy of reference and learning from overseas. We call this China in, China out, which is essentially our core strategy. From the China in perspective, we bring overseas capital and investment interest into early stage technologies because China offers a wide range of real-world application scenarios. From the China out perspective, we help Chinese companies go global, foster a more constructive cooperation environment, and build stronger dialogue mechanisms to promote exchange and collaboration. There is a view on the platform that we should reduce our dependence on China's new energy products. As the person in charge of Sri Lanka, how do you see this? We are, of course, strong supporters of clean energy, including the implementation and promotion of new energy. From this perspective, we do not see this as overcapacity driven by China. In reality, global demand has not yet been fully released. In the international market, this is not oversupply, it is under demand. Looking at the world as a whole, if we want to achieve the energy transition from infrastructure to end-use products, it would be extremely difficult without China's supply chain. The alternatives are either prohibitively expensive or unable to meet the required scale of production. Beyond that, there are also challenges in technology, capabilities, talent, and whether policies can keep pace. At the same time, we understand concerns from other perspectives. We communicate frequently with international partners, and everyone hopes for cooperation that is fair, mutually beneficial, and win-win. There is also more that Chinese companies can do. In our view, the development of any industry depends on full competition. In some markets, it may first be necessary to build the foundation, the conditions, and willingness for cooperation before healthy competition can truly emerge. So this is also an area where Chinese companies can continue to learn and grow.